Hello everyone, and this is Sean Ray. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over something that is going to be a little more price affordable, but it is also in a more area. Now, everything in this area that I'm talking about, which is going to be just south of downtown, I mean, this home is literally like 1.6 miles from downtown Dallas. So that's really great location, you would think, in any other city. But in Dallas, if you are north of downtown, 1.7, 2 miles away, then you're talking about like Highland Park, some, $10 million to $15 million houses. Whoa, right? But then if you go east, not so much. You start to fall off. If you go south, holy moly, you shouldn't go there at night unless you really know the neighborhood and the people that live there. And if you go west, then we're still having to build that out. Right now, that's getting built out and transitioned. So in Dallas specifically, you have to go really street by street specific. In this case, this house is on a street off a main road, and the way to get there is pretty easy, pretty well lit. They spend a lot of money on that road to where this one's just basically sitting on a corner of, and it's really well developed. So I would say this house is a winner. The area is growing and it looks nice. The corner house looks good. People can just pull right up into it. It feels safe. And the build out itself of the property is pretty good. It's not top shelf. This isn't a 10 out of 10, but I feel like it will definitely work and I feel pretty confident about it. This one's gonna be about an 8 to 10K a month property. It's off of Padgett Street. It's a little difficult to say, but let's go look at kind of some of the interiors and what it looks like inside. So as I was mentioning, it is looking really nice on the side of the street, and that build out looks like pretty good quality build. I would say that if I rated out of the things that we typically invest in, 1 out of 10, I'll put it kind of around the category of like a 7 to 8 out of 10, which is still good. I mean, it's not gonna blow anybody away, but it still looks really nice. But the thing that I really love about it is that it's $350,000 currently on the market. Now, we don't necessarily have to bid under the list price. Currently where it's at and the price per square foot, it comps out just fine. And $350 is a great buy at the amount of money that we expect to get on Airbnb for a house like this. This being an 8 to 10K a month house at $350 is a great return. It has enough space in the living room to really have a social event there. It's not the largest space that we've seen, but it's gonna be good enough to where you can really make it work. You could even possibly put a circular table in that has 4 to 6 people seating, and then a long 12-person table that can really do kind of those bigger events. And you still have enough room to throw some bar stools over by the kitchen, and then has a pretty cool backyard as well. That way you can kind of have future improvements if you choose to improve the property in the future. Now the bedroom itself is good enough size. You can fit everything you need to fit in there to make the property work. You could fit multiple beds in there, but also, if you want to do the large king or California king, that will fit as well with the futon. That we always try to get some kind of extra seating in that larger master room, and then get some kind of fireplace or TV hung on the wall. For it being $350, I still think it could be a win, but with it not having upstairs really strong living room space, then it's going to make it a little more difficult to get that 10K a month goal that you'd want to get on Airbnb. You can still convert the downstairs to some form of a living room space. You can kind of take that little circular area that you can put the table and just convert that into a small living room space with a TV, or you can just kind of make it makeshift work, or just do the traditional style and make the downstairs work. But ultimately, it's not going to tear apart your overall revenue. The rooms I wish were a little bigger. It's going to be some creativity to really make these rooms work. Overall, I think this house is a buy. I would recommend this to my clients, and I do think that I will be pushing this to a couple of people that have the pre-approvals that are for $350 or so. I know a lot of people right now, I've been telling them to get up to that $450 range to start playing around with the big boys, and our goal is always trying to get that 10 to 15K a month property. That's being really hard right now for houses under $450. So for this one being $350, and you can get potentially up to that 10K or higher, and it being in an area of town that we're going to be moving into next, that is not currently where we're at. We're still kind of focusing on that West Dallas area, but now that you can get an early investment property in this area of town before this area pops really hard over that $200 to $250 a square foot price range, then I still think this is a killer win. It's an early long-term investment. hold on to this and you'll see this equity boom pretty good in the future. All right, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, got some good value out of it. I am a real estate agent, so if this is something that you're interested in, please reach out to me and tell me that you're interested. Send me your pre-approval and we will get you pre-approved and get an offer out to you guys today. This will go fast, especially after I post those videos. People tend to put a lot of offers on them, so if you're interested, reach out to me today or else it's gonna be gone. All right, thank you guys so much. We're gonna be posting another video here soon about a much more affordable option, but also much less return. So stay tuned for that. All right, see you guys.